when we decided that we were going to start doing restoration thinning at Trillium, we knew that it was going to be something that the public in particular had concerns about. Trillium was one of those projects where people stood in front of bulldozers to try to stop development. The community loved it and cherished it as a property and didn't want anything to happen to it. And so a lot of people want to freeze a property in time and say no more touching the forest. And so we knew going in that we were going to have to explain to people why we're doing that restoration work. And internally it was really easy. Staff all understood the forest health needs of that property and that we needed to do thinning. And we also knew we really wanted to do a lot of public outreach beforehand so that no one was surprised when they started seeing logging trucks coming out of the property that they still remembered being clear-cut in the 1980s. And so we did a pretty extensive communications campaign beforehand in our first round of thinning, and then also a lot of tours. And thanks to Janicki for leading all of those tours, because they make a huge difference in terms of the people actually getting to see what the issue is and then seeing how much better it is even after that first round of thinning and again after the second round of thinning. We had folks that called and complained and said it's destructive and you're causing damage to the forest, and then they'd come out on a tour and being like, oh, I get it. Okay, so it's a little destructive for a little while, but it's really helping the forest so much that it's worthwhile. So that short-term disturbance can lead to really long-term gains, and that communication to the public was by far the most important piece of making sure people felt more comfortable with the restoration thinning in general.